Hey, thanks for joining us again this week on Into the Mystic Sailing. We are leaving Savannah, Georgia, one of our favorite cities. We're leaving the IGY Marina downtown, right across the river from the main part of Savannah. If you've been there, you know what that looks like. And we are headed about 34 miles today to a little anchorage called the Redbird Creek. This is us heading down the Savannah River. The current is so strong here. You really have to watch your timing on this. The current is so strong. Our average speed is about 5 to 6 knots. We got 9.19 knots coming out just due to the current. It's windy, pretty chilly. This is January 1st, 2026 as we're leaving. A little bit of chop today. We see a ton of dolphins, lots of birds. Just a gorgeous sunny day, cool, but a very sunny day to leave Savannah, Georgia. We make it into the Redbird Creek anchorage. As gorgeous, these pictures and videos just really don't do it justice. It's so gorgeous there. Easy day for us. Again, about 34 miles. We get in, we drop the anchor, we make dinner, watch a little TV, and we are tucked in for the night. But man, look at that sky. Isn't that just gorgeous? We say this a lot, and a lot of people that we've talked to who are doing the same kinds of things that we are. We are so incredibly fortunate to be able to live as we do, living on a boat. It's wonderful. It's there's lots of challenges, but on days like this, when you look out and this is the sunset that you are gifted with, it's just a really pretty cool way to spend some of your time. So we love it here. So we get up in the morning in Redbird Creek, and this is what we're greeted with. Just listen to the dolphins as they're swimming around us before we get ready to go. We have a 40-mile trip to get to a little place called Darien Creek Anchorage, where we're going to tuck in for the night, and then we'll get up the next morning and head into Golden Isle over on St. Simon's Island. Hey guys, just want to tell you a little bit about where we are. We left Savannah, Georgia on New Year's Day, correct? We had spent 3 nights at the marina-ish, probably something like that. Really nice marina. We had such a current coming out. If you've ever been to Savannah, Georgia, coming out of the Savannah River, we had the current behind us, and we were doing well over 8 knots, which for us is lightning speed. So last night we stayed in a place called Redbird Creek. Today we did almost 39 miles, something like that. And we are currently in, what's this place called?
Darien River.
Darien River. So we're in Darien River. Tomorrow we're anchored out here. Tomorrow morning we'll get up and we'll head further south, and we'll stay at St. Simon's Island. And we'll be there for a few days, maybe even a week. We've got some work we're going to be doing later this week, next week, whatever. But wanted to tell you, we've done
2302 today, I believe.
2,302 miles since we left Whitehall, Michigan. This is, we've done 2 countries, Canada and the U.S. What else?
It's our 11th state. Georgia's our 11th state. There's something else. Oh, in 2025, we started at the end of June, and we moved the boat 66 days. So there were 66 total days that we were moving, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering we started the end of June, and we went home for almost 2 weeks in September and 3 full weeks in November, December, and then stayed put a little bit longer, a week, 2 weeks at Myrtle Beach Yacht Club when we got back. So yeah, pretty good.
Not shabby. We are anchored out, as I said, in Darien River, and we can hear Fort Stewart, Georgia is right over there, so we can hear the gunfire going off. We'll be here tonight. We'll leave in the morning, but I wanted to show you what this looks like before we get too far out.
And you just missed the dolphins. We had dolphins visiting. We have other video of it, but it's not on this one.
Just beautiful. Yeah, I was walking up to come out here and do this, and I hear this, and they're literally, I don't know, a pod of dolphins. There's got to be 8 or 10, a bunch of little babies that were literally right behind the boat, probably 6 feet behind the boat. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So we'll be in St. Simon's Island tomorrow. If you're a Jesse Rice music fan, it's part of the song The Golden Isle. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy New Year. We appreciate you guys watching and following along, and we'll talk to you again soon. How's that? Bye. We have an easy day. We wake up from the Darien River, and we're going to be heading into Morningstar Marina on St. Simon's Island, and this is what it looks like. The big wooden ship you saw there, that's going to be our neighbor for a few days while we're there. It's wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous. If you have ever been to this area, you know it's fabulous. This is the marina that we got to stay at. Lots to see and do around the area. Again, only about 23 miles for us to get into Morningstar Marina. Coming into the marina, though, it's really kind of a weird way to get in. Like there's a very specific channel that you have to go through. And I was on the wrong side of the buoy, so we call it taking soil samples. We run aground for about 5 or 10 minutes, and we are just about ready to call for a tow, and I can feel the boat just starting to give a little bit, and I say, hey, hang on a second. I think we can get out of this one. So we're there about 5 or 10 minutes, kind of rainy, kind of misting all day on us, but what a gorgeous marina. This is Morningstar Golden Isles at St. Simon's Island. Lots of boats there, a long walk up to the bathroom and the office and all of that stuff, but really the sunsets are magnificent. This is an Army Corps of Engineer boat. One of the guys from the marina comes down and they say, hey, can we slide you back just a little bit? We have a large boat coming in from the Army Corps of Engineers. And when they say that, you say, sure, that's not a problem, because this is a big boat. Watch how they bring this thing in. There is an artist from St. Simon's Island, Georgia, named Jesse Rice. Writes a lot of music. He does the pirate sessions. I can't play the song because of copyright issues, but that QR code will get you to his song that's all about St. Simon's Island. This is the lighthouse. He references it in his song, Golden Isles. It's called the Golden Isles there because during the exploration period, everyone thought that this area would be loaded with gold, so they called it the Golden Isles. It still bears that moniker today. Great town, lots to see and do, really beautiful, cool little shops and restaurants and bars to go to. This is one of our boat neighbors. This is a wooden ship, the Nantucket. It's the Lynx from Nantucket Island. It's a large wooden ship. They bring it down to St. Simon's for the winter, and then they take it back up in the spring and do tours on it all through New England. It was parked beside us, and we got to spend a little bit of time walking around it. It is as magnificent as you think it's going to be. The detail that must have gone into building this thing 200 years ago or whatever it was, it's just astounding. They worked the ship. People are there doing work all the time on it, every day. You see people out there working and fixing and cleaning and just the detail. Look at those blocks, how cool. Knowing how long they've been around, imagine the stories they could tell. We take our bikes. By the way, I'll put a link down in the description below. Jim's Village Cycle in Charlotte, Michigan. We went in there one day before we left, and we said, hey, we're looking for folding bicycles, which is not easy to find. And we wanted a very specific kind because they have to be extremely tough to be where we are and live how we live. Jim's Village Cycle in Charlotte. I'll put a link in the description below. Got the very bikes that we wanted so we can ride all over the place. They don't take up a ton of room. If you're looking for something very specific like that, give him a call. He's a great guy. Will do anything for you. Anyway, this is where we rode our bicycles to so that we could get to the ocean, so that we can walk around. You saw the jellyfish there. It's starting to get warm. It's starting to turn. We can feel spring coming, and spring down here feels much different than spring somewhere else, I'm sure, but it's starting to get warm. Pelicans are everywhere. They are the funniest birds to watch. We just love watching them. They're just really, really kind of cool. St. Simon's Island does these tree carvings all over. They have maps that you can get to see a whole tour of these carved faces on different trees throughout St. Simon's Island. One of the things you do is just kind of check them off as you're going around. Lots of parks to go to and all of that. It's live oaks and Spanish moss. As we were walking through a park, I even found where the elves make the cookies. I think it's right there, if I'm not mistaken. So our neighbors on the Army Corps of Engineer boat, it's in the evening. much like train conductors, from what they were trying to explain to me, you only get so much time before you have to be off board. And this is them. They're leaving. A new crew has come on, and they're taking the boat off the dock. You can see it's pitch black. They didn't seem to care at all. They get on board. The motors are running constantly, of course. They fill up with fuel. New crew gets on. They push off, and away they go. And just like that, our time on St. Simon's Island comes to a close, but fear not. We're staying in the Golden Isles, headed to Jekyll Island, where we will tour the island, hang out for a little bit, try some new restaurants, and keep pushing further south. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.